Happy weekend, mighty ones! I am coming to you live, thankfully, from smoky San Francisco with another low-impact cardio workout. This one is a quickie. It is super, super fast. In fact, there's about 16 and a half minutes of total workout, including rest breaks. It's a quick one. So if you need something to just kind of boost your day without taking a huge chunk of time out of your day, this is the one for you. We're going to be doing low impact cardio intervals. We'll do 3 exercises back to back, no rest in between, 30 seconds per exercise, and then 3 units of 3 exercises. It'll make sense when we get into it. All you need is yourself, some water, a towel if you want. We're not really doing any core work down on the ground, so don't worry about a mat, and away we go. Getting started with a little warm up. Go for some big shoulder rolls, 10 back, and then 10 forward. When you get to 10, we're going for a little step and reach. All right, knee pulls, grabbing the knee, pulling it into the chest, 6 on each side. All right, going for some quad pulls, same idea, grab the ankle, pulling the heel in towards the glutes, alternating sides, 6 on each side. All right. Now, as I mentioned, today's workout is going to be quick. It is a fast one. I know that most of these cardio workouts have been like 45 minutes or more, so I wanted to give you something a little bit faster to do if you have a time crunch. So, we are starting with 3 exercises back to back, 30 seconds each, and then we're going to take a little break, and then we're going to do the same 3 exercises again. Then we're going to do that 2 more times, but with different exercises in each group. So, if it doesn't make sense now, it will as we go through it. We're going to start with some slow-mo burpees. So you're going to be coming down to the ground, walking the feet out, walking the feet back, and standing up. Now these can be as slow or as fast as you would like them to be. If you want them to be regular burpees, make them regular burpees, but I sure as heck am not going to be doing regular burpees. The main thing to think about this is you want to keep your legs pretty wide, so we don't want to be coming down with super narrow legs. You can think of it as like a squat. It's actually technically a squat thrust. So wide legs, hands flat, feet step out, feet step back, wide legs. They should be outside the elbows, back, and up. On repeat, 30 seconds. Then we're going into some zombie kicks. Opposite toe to opposite fingers. Kicking as high as you can. You do not actually have to touch the toes. I am not touching my toes. 30 seconds of that. And then we're going into 30 seconds of butt kickers. So little bounce on the balls of the feet and kicking towards the butt. I like to add a little bit of arms on this one just to take it up a notch. And I like to do opening out and then going back into a closed position. So out, 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 out. And again, you can leave the arms or you can include them. All right, 30 seconds of those. And we're doing that 2 times through. Get ready, get set, listen to me for the times, and starting with your burpees, go. If you want to add a push-up at the bottom of these slow burpees, you can. I actually might do that. And there's one. Okay. Going into our zombie kicks. Knees can be a little bit bent. Going into butt kickers in less than 10 seconds. There's 3, 2, 1, butt kickers. You don't actually have to kick your butt with your heels, but that's what you're aiming for. Remember that the arms are optional. Less than 10 seconds left. And then we get 30 seconds to rest before we do it all over again. There's our 30 seconds. Try not to stop moving. Keep pacing, keep walking around. I'm sorry, my pants keep falling down. I'm gonna keep pulling them up. It's the fun part about doing cardio. They do not stay put. All right, just about 10 seconds left in our rest. Stop for water whenever you need it. We do not stand on ceremony here. Last 5 seconds, and 3, 2, 1, back into those burpees. Down we go. Oh, I was gonna do push-ups, wasn't I? There we go. Push-ups, again, not required. Only if you feel super comfortable with them. All right, last one here. Going into our zombie kicks. Monster kicks, whatever you want to call them. Oh, it's already really, really warm. And I can't open my windows because of the smoke. Smokepocalypse 2020. If you are anywhere near Oregon, my heart goes out to you, man. All right, I forgot we were doing butt kickers. Butt kickers. I got distracted by the thought of all the people in Oregon who are not having a good time of it right now. Halfway through. Feel free to move around. Make it interesting. And take a break. 30 seconds. Moving into insole taps, uppercuts, and then alternating toe tap outs. Nice and low in the legs, keeping a little bit of a squat, like a third of a squat. That's it. Those are our next 3 exercises, 30 seconds each. All right, starting with our insole taps, again, as fast or as slow as you would like. There's not really much to think about on form here, so do try to push on the speed if it feels comfortable. It's one of those rare exercises where you don't have to worry about what your body is doing too much. You're not really bending over, so you don't have to worry about a flat back. There's 3, 2, 1, uppercuts. Really picture clocking somebody under the chin on this one. Core should be engaged, so butt is tucked under. Make sure you're giving a little bit of rotation through the hips. Hips should not be locked out ever, ever, ever. Heels can lift off the ground slightly. 5 more seconds. And then we're going into our alternating toe tap outs. There it is. Nice and low. I'm gonna add arms on this too. I like these little bird flappy wings. It's a really simple addition to add that'll help increase the heart rate without complicating the movement too much. And it kind of feels like weird dancing. Just tapping out side to side. Last 5 seconds, stay nice and low. And there's our first break. I told you this was fast. This is circuit 2 of 3. When we're done with all 3 blocks, we're going twice through each block, then we're going to do a full run through of all 9 exercises, start to finish, without any rests, just because we can, because it's fun, and because otherwise the workout would be so short, you would barely even notice it happened. All right, starting again with those insole toe taps in 3, 2, 1, and go. I also don't want anybody to feel like they ever have to do 45 minutes or an hour of cardio if they don't have it in them. There's 3, 2, 1, moving on to our uppercuts. If you do have those days where you can't shut off the guilty voice in your head that's telling you to move and do something, but your energy levels aren't high, sometimes all you need to do is a 15-minute workout like this, and it will shut up that little voice, because you'll feel like you did something, but it didn't take a lot out of your day. All right, switching to our toe tap outs. So, you should never ever feel any kind of shame about doing a short workout. And even a little bit helps stimulate your brain. I actually just did this really cool little mini course on exercises, well, specifically cardio, aerobic exercises. 3, 2, 1, and break. Hold that thought, we'll come back to it. Our next round, we're going for repeaters, starting with the right leg lifting, torso twisting towards the knee, right side, repeaters, left side. Easy to remember. Last one, skiers. We've done these a million times if you've been taking these classes, just stepping back, alternating sides. 30 seconds each, 2 times through. It's gonna go fast. Got 3, 2, 1, starting with those repeaters, right side. All right, picking up where I left off. Neurology. The effects of aerobic exercise on your brain. Basically, there have been enough studies done with really good results to prove that it improves your neurogenesis. So basically, like, it creates more cells in your brain, and your neuroplasticity, which is essentially 3, 2, 1, switching sides. Your brain's ability to learn new information, and in relation to exercise, it's specifically like new muscle control and new movement patterns. And then it helps you with your overall executive function. So in your daily life, like solving problems, coming up with solutions, it applies to so much. And they've seen really promising results in helping to prevent Alzheimer's, believe it or not. All right, last one, skiers. Sorry, I forgot for a second. This is what happens when I start talking, but hopefully you're paying attention and not listening to me and doing the exercises, even when I'm forgetting. But anyway, long story short, aerobic exercise, really, really, really freaking good for your brain, including your memory, your muscle control. All right, there's our break. So many different functions. It's pretty awesome. Weightlifting has a similar effect. Not as dramatic, but it does have a similar effect. So yeah, if you have been trying to get your parents or maybe aging friends into a workout routine, it's a really good reason to give them that. It will essentially be preventative healthcare for them as they get older. Starting on our repeaters, right side. I think it's super, super, super important to understand the effects of exercise that are not aesthetically based. Because I think so much of fitness culture, like toxic fitness culture, is about shaping your body a certain way or exercising to look a certain way. And no shade to you if that's why you're doing it, if you're doing it in a healthy way. But I think it's really important to acknowledge that that's just more of a side effect. If it happens, and it doesn't have to happen for you to be fit, but what's really, really important about exercise is all the other stuff that's happening inside your body and how amazing it is for like every internal function, basically. All right, skiers. It's also really good for anxiety. It helps relieve depression, and that I say that as like clinical depression. And break. Just again with the neurology component. Studies they found that exercise had the same chemical effects in terms of balancing hormones as antidepressants. So again, it's good for your emotions, it's good for your thought processes, it's good for your body in so many ways. All right, starting back at the beginning with our slow-mo burpees, we're going all the way through, no break. Push up or no push up, totally up to you. Time for one more. Yeah. There it is. Zombie kicks. On the same topic of neurology, I will say a really large part of why I exercise on a regular basis is to control my anxiety. And it mostly works. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. We're doing butt kickers in case you didn't notice. And then we're going straight into our insole taps. And 5. And 3, 2, 1. Tap it out. Uppercuts after this. We're doing the whole set of blocks we just did with no rest. Told you it was quick. Quick, quick, quick. 10 seconds. And uppercuts. Really keep that core engaged, but keep those hips loose. Let the heels lift up a little bit if they need to. Keep breathing. 10 seconds and we're going into our alternating toe tap outs. There's 3, 2, 1. Toe tap outs. Keeping the legs nice and low. If you need to do these with no bend in the knee, that is A-okay. Whatever feels right. We're heading straight into our repeaters. After this, 10 seconds. Repeaters on the right side or the left. You can pick. We're going to do both regardless. 3, 2, 1. Repeaters. Again, make sure you're breathing. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Left side. Almost there, people. Notice how I didn't make you do core this time? Aren't I nice? I'm so nice. All right, when these are done, we're going into skiers. There it is. Back and back. By the way, if you have an arm alternative that feels better than sending them overhead, do it. Do it, do it. There is no strict rule for these. All right, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Activity completed.
Activity completed. All right, let's cool down for just a couple minutes because that was so fast. Let's face it, you probably have a minute to spare for a cool down. Just pull up my pants here and let's let the heart rate settle. A few more of those touch reaches, a little bit slower this time, a little bit more intentional. Catch your breath. My problem is that I talk so much, clearly. I just start yammering, and then that uses up a lot of breath on top of the workout. So by the end, I'm like, I can't breathe. Which probably means I should stop talking. But I'm not gonna. All right, one more each side. And then we're gonna, little hamstring stretch. So just alternating sides, straightening one leg, sitting back and down over the other heel. Don't have to get really low on this. Again, we're just cooling down, gentle, gentle stretches. This is more to let the body cool, let the heart rate normalize, to let your lungs regain their equilibrium. All right, nice wide stance here, and then just gentle lunges side to side. As you do them, add increasingly exaggerated rotations in the upper body, aiming that elbow towards the knee. We'll do one more on each side. And then we're gonna end with more shoulder rolls, 10 back, 10 forward. For, I can't speak anymore, full circle back to the beginning. See, that was so fast. It was so fast. If you blinked, you probably missed it. Just saying. Got 2 more. Done. You're done. Excellent work. That's it for today. That's all. That's your cardio workout. I told you it was fast. Hopefully you got a little bit of a heart rate, a little bit of a sweat going, despite the quickness of the workout. I will be coming at you live every Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time with strength training workouts, and then every weekend with low impact cardio, unless I have something else going on and plans change. But for now, that is the schedule. So I hope you're all staying safe out there. If you're in pretty much any state on the West Coast right now, I hope you're safe and not evacuated from your homes or being smoked out of whatever place you're in. Times are tough right now. So hang in there. We will get through this, and we can just hope that it's going to be okay. I will hope to see you all on Wednesday. Mwah.